All right, Too Real. So I wanted to talk next about some of these other hot topics in hip hop, man. Now I wanted to get your take on this whole Jay-Z thing, man. What do you think is up with this whole Jay-Z situation, man? Because a lot of things have come out, and especially off the backbone of the Diddy situation, now we have a situation where it looks like a lot of hip hop moguls, hip hop CEOs are getting dragged through the mud, man. Now, when this whole Jay-Z case hit the news, I mean, it went everywhere. It was trending everywhere. CNN reporting it because we thought it was the same as the Diddy case. But come to find out all the things up to this point, it looks like there might have been some inconsistencies, even inconsistencies that were admitted by the alleged victim in this situation. So I just wanted to get your take, Too Real. What do you think?
You know, first of all, man, I don't like us no more, man. I don't like us no more. I don't like what we became. I don't like what we became as people. You know what I learned from when the Diddy case first got to going worldwide and getting national attention? You know how many hashtags and comments I watched that said Jay-Z next? It was so many of us. It was so many of us saying Jay-Z next. We really want these people to go down. It used to be a time where a group of individuals by the name of to come and hang us. Now we out here wishing and hanging ourselves. We doing the work of the enemy for free. I understand that nobody is squeaky clean. Nobody is perfect. But the fact that you want to see somebody go down for something that you wasn't there to witness, because there's so many people saying, I know he did it. I know he did it. Was you there in the room, boss? Was you standing there? What you had a camera? What you was a fly on the wall? See, that's that self-hate, because at the end of the day, if he can fall, it'll validate how you feel with your jealousy and your envious heart. My thing is this. When I first heard the story 24 years ago, a 13-year-old, when I heard the age 13, I was already rattled. What is a 13-year-old doing unsupervised by a parent? How? Was she fully developed? Maybe. Then when I hear that him and Diddy allegedly took turns and she fought her way off of them and she didn't go back and tell anyone, that kind of made me like, Then inconsistencies come up. Now she's autistic. Then her father said, I don't recall that. But the thing is, Jay-Z said something, man, that touched me, because I'm one of them dudes, you can't tell me nothing about Jay-Z. Like, Jay-Z told me 20 years ago, don't follow me, follow my moves. But he said, I'm from Marcy Projects. We stand on principles and morals. And one of them is we don't with kids. Man, when he said that statement, I knew it was coming straight from his mouth and not a PR rep, not an attorney. I don't care if the attorney had to type it out. He told him what to say. You heard it in his voice. And why you think a lot of big people really didn't touch it? Because at the end of the day, Jay-Z ain't perfect, but Jay-Z the one that get a lot of people out of situations. He the one that help people. Man, it's so many people just, but he was messing with Aaliyah. He was messing with Foxy Brown. He was messing with Beyonce when she was like, everybody wants to pin somebody down. People are mad at Jay-Z for what he did with Dame Dash, how he handled that situation. Because in my eyes, he wanted to elevate. Dame wanted to fight corporate America. Jay-Z wanted to join corporate America. They mad at Jay-Z about the Super Bowl, about the rappers, about this. Oh, Jay-Z ain't the best rapper, even though he's in a lot of people's best rapper category. So it's more of that. You know how the NFL, the Patriots was winning so long, like we couldn't wait for them to lose. When somebody been winning for as long as Jay-Z been winning, it's a lot of people on earth that ain't been winning that just want to see him lose. And that's what I got to say about that. The nigga. I'm Jay-Z for life, and I don't believe none of that shit. I don't care, because I feel like that's propaganda. It's bullshit. Everybody trying to push an agenda. It's us. We hate us. They don't gotta hate us no more. They can sit back in the cut and let us kill us. Because I told you it was a hashtag Jay-Z next when Diddy went down. They want to see Jay go down so bad.
I remember that. And what's crazy is when it comes to Jay-Z, I mean, for up to this point, he's always been a class act. Like, be it that he came from a rough upbringing, the Marcy Projects ain't no joke, being he come from Brooklyn, that's no joke. But he's always carried himself as a class act outside of his raps and everything, you know what I'm saying? Even in his raps. But for this situation, it just feels like somebody, for me personally, and this is just my blogger brain from one of my blogger days kicking in, just feels like somebody's pointing us in this direction. Doesn't feel natural, you know what I'm saying? It feels like somebody trying to, it feels like there's a battle going on in music right now. And you got Jay-Z on one side, and then you got Drake and all them on one side. It just feels like, or maybe the industry is putting them against each other. I don't know what's going on, but you got Kendrick in there. It just seems like somebody is out to get Jay-Z because, like you said, when the Diddy stuff started happening, I remember people saying Jay-Z next. I remember that vividly. I remember those hashtags. People, Jay-Z's next, Jay-Z next. Like, how do you know that? Like, what in the world? Like, this lawyer, based on the case, fell into this information.
See the thing?
I believe he's from Houston, right? His name's Busby or whatever.
Yeah, Busby. See the thing about it is too, though, right? If you pay attention to the plays and how they do this, right? We got to do the smear campaign first. What you mean by that? We have to get people to feel that you're guilty in a court of public opinion, like they did with Diddy. Once they made him guilty in a court of public opinion, now the charges come, because right now social media justice has a loud voice. It has a sway on opinions, right? So when you have all these social media voices, all these accounts saying Jay-Z ain't innocent, Jay-Z ain't this, and this simply come from people who never met Jay-Z, who chose the $500,000 over the dinner with Jay-Z, who mad that Jay-Z got Fiancée, who mad that she never left him, who mad that he's a billionaire, mad that he's just been so great for so long, to where it's like, they like, and imagine this, you got Diddy fans that don't like Jay-Z, like they want him to go down because they feel like Diddy went down. It's people that love Jay-Z that understand that he had to disassociate himself from Diddy with these quote unquote monstrous charges that he's currently facing. So it's like, if you don't have the psychological understanding, if you just somebody that grow up and you got envy on your heart, you got hate in your heart, you got jealousy in your heart, you got misunderstanding on your heart, because sometimes I learned this. We create these dialogues to have understanding. So if I give understanding, you should try to get something from the understanding. I understand after I'm done giving my take on something or my opinion on something, it doesn't stop there, meaning it's another side to it. It's other people's perspective. I don't knock your perspective, but if your perspective is strictly just he got to go down, or I don't like him for this, because sometimes you can ask people why they don't like somebody. They're just like, I don't know, I just don't like him, because that is a self-inflicted hate on yourself. And I feel like we doing a job. When we start hating us, when we start taking us down, that's when the white man just sit back and just rub his hands and laugh. And that's all I got to say about that, man. Jay-Z is innocent, not guilty. And I believe this going to be probably a big eye opener for anybody else that's going to try to come at him. He definitely ready for whatever smoke y'all got coming. So.
Oh yeah. He's ready. Now, I want to piggyback off of that, because you're known for a lot of your talking points and a lot of your common sense approaches to topics that are either social, economic, and even relationship wise, right? But recently, man, you hit a crazy milestone by hitting 100K on Instagram, man. Now, Instagram is one of those platforms where it is very hard to grow. It is extremely hard to grow. So for you doing that, and I know a lot of your recent posts going super viral were a big help, but what is that accomplishment like to you, man? And when did you first notice that?
To be honest with you, man, I understand one thing about what I'm doing, right? That I'm gonna have to take the stairs to the top. The real gonna have to take the long road. It's gonna be a long journey for me. I tell myself all the time, if I was a funny entertainment, making skits, doing comedy, making people laugh all day, I would have been at 100,000. But when you saying real things and you talking about real issues and you really giving it to them how I give it to them, raw and uncut, it's going to take me a little while longer. So to get to 100,000, that's why I tell people all the time, when my videos on views hit 100, that's like 1,000,000. When they hit 10,000 views, that's like 100,000. Because you mean to tell me you got 10,000 people watching something that's just real, straight to the point, no entertainment, raw, uncut, genuine passion, conviction. So to me, it just let me know that that real can survive. You can survive being real, because I stuck to this. You know what I'm saying? Last year around this time, I had like 35, 40,000 followers. You know what I'm saying? And I remember like yesterday, like I just kept going. I don't sit back and be like, oh man, dude got 200,000. Dude got I just look at it like this. I ain't never been poor, my nigga. All blues. You won't find it's a light 60. And it's Christmas time. It ain't tax time. It ain't no scams. Real niggas getting paper too, boss. Don't ever get it twisted, man. We all out here winning, boss. We got an opinion. All that shit, talking about can't speak on that shit dead. We in the internet world. This where niggas getting rich at. And I'm finna get some of this paper too, boss. The right way. Solid. And any nigga hating on me for real, man, come in my comment. 2real414. Come in my DM, boss. And let's see if you can show me something. You know what I mean? Don't think because a nigga ain't got no name, big name, that he hating on another nigga. I ain't hating on nobody, boss. I'm just speaking facts. Believe that. Let's go. I just had to dress a couple of them hating ass niggas in the comment, man. And y'all.
Sometimes you got to do that, man. Sometimes you got to do that. You know what I mean?